Hey everyone, it's Naomi, and this is kind of crazy that I'm making this video right now. I never thought that I'd be saying this, but I think that this year I'm going to do NaNoWriMo. If you're not sure what NaNoWriMo is, it stands for National Novel Writing Month, and it takes place from November 1st to November 30th. I will leave the links below for more information if you are unfamiliar with NaNoWriMo. I see lots of booktubers and writers and other people making videos about Preptober and preparing during the month of October for writing a novel during the month of November, and I'm no newbie to NaNoWriMo, like hearing about it, but I've never done it before. I've known about it for a long time is what I'm saying. What, do you want to come up? He's constantly asking to come up like a little toddler. This is Luke, and now you want to get down. Up or down? Anyway, I've known about NaNoWriMo for a really long time, but I've never taken part in it, and I just thought that this year when I saw some people doing videos about it, I was like, what am I procrastinating over? Like, why do I keep putting this off? I started writing a novel last year, towards the end of the year, and was continuing to work on it for several months. I wrote about 5 chapters and did a lot of world building and backstory, although there's still a lot more to do. And then things just sort of fell away and life happened, and I went through a lot of stuff this summer and completely stopped writing for a really long time. So I figured this would be a good way to get back into the rhythm of writing daily. And so the goal of NaNoWriMo, by the way, is to write about 50,000 words by the end of the month. And so that's about 1,667 words per day, which I calculated if you're typing in a normal size font, it's like 3.5 pages at 1.5 spacing. That's not that bad, right? As long as you know what you're going to write about. So I've been thinking about this sort of since the second week in October and mulling it over, and like, I really want to do this, but should I work on that novel? Should I start a new one? And what if I just freeze up and I totally can't keep up with that amount of words per day? Well, who cares, right? I've decided I'm just going to try it for fun anyway, use it to get back into the rhythm of writing, and have fun knowing that there's thousands of other people around the world trying to write a novel at the same time that I am, and we're going through the same hair-pulling type of exercises trying to get our visions onto the page. I would love to know if any of you are participating in NaNoWriMo this year. If you're thinking about it, please join in the fun. I think it would be really fun for us to talk about in the comments below, and I think I'm going to try to vlog a little bit of my experience during November, maybe try to do 1 video per week on my progress if I can. Yeah, I'm just going to try it out, and I have decided that I am going to try and work on the novel that I started last year. I don't want to tell too much about it because it really is still being developed. Like I said, I already have approximately like 30,000 words written on it, but I'm not going to count that towards the 50,000, obviously. I'm just going to do 50,000 more. I will tell you that it is YA fantasy, and I'm really, really excited about it. I'm excited about seeing what's going to happen to the characters, about developing this world and the characters and everything that they're going to go through in it. It's got a lot of magical elements that I'm still sort of developing, and hopefully I will be able to get through a lot of that during NaNoWriMo. I know some people completely have their plot and structure all figured out by the time they start typing away on November 1st, and then some people completely start with a blank page and, you know, not knowing what on earth they're going to do on that day. And I'm sort of in between. I've started something and I'm just going to be moving on with it, hopefully. So, I'm excited, I'm nervous. It's like, oh, what if I don't meet that goal? I'm trying to tell myself no big deal. So what if I don't complete 50,000 words? I think it's just a fun exercise and sort of a fun experiment. And yeah, I hope that you'll join me if you're a writer. I guess I should say a little bit about my history with writing. I have been a writer most of my life, and I actually got a MFA in creative writing. So I went to grad school and got a Master of Fine Arts, and I focused in nonfiction, however, when I was in the program. And I could do like an entire other video, I guess, on my thoughts on MFA programs. Let me know in the comments below if you'd be interested in that. But I focused in nonfiction, and after I got out of the program, I completely stopped reading nonfiction for a few years. I stopped writing. I was totally sick of writing essays and memoirs and everything that I'd been working on towards my thesis for years. And I started reading my first love again, which was fantasy and fiction, and especially YA fantasy. And for the last couple of years, I've been just devouring that and started writing it, and remembered that a really long time ago when I was like a sophomore in high school, maybe even before that, when I started taking writing classes, that was my first love. You know, I fell in love with Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter, and I remember even from a very young age always wanting to write something in that genre for teens and young adults. And so I feel like I went down this weird path with like really focusing hardcore on nonfiction and like outdoor adventure writing and all these things. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I learned a lot through the process of writing those, but I feel like I've almost come full circle and have realized that what I really want to write about is fantasy. Sorry for the weird lighting today, guys. I'm in my office right now, as you can see, and my home office where I do a lot of my writing and work on my small business. I'm a perfumer and locketeer, for those of you who are not familiar with that. And you can find all those links down below in all my videos. But yeah, I will be talking about my writing progress over the next month. There's less than 2 weeks till NaNoWriMo, so if you want to sign up and track your progress and connect with other NaNoWriMo-ers, is that a term? Let's have fun. I don't know what I'm saying anymore because this is a weird video, but yeah. Alright, so that's all for this video. I will be back soon with another video. I hope you subscribe and give this a like if you are interested in following my ramblings about books and beauty. And I hope you're all having a wonderful day or evening wherever you are. Bye!